Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta Dot Exchange. After roaming around US and Canada for the last 1.5 month, so today early morning, I have come back to Chennai. So now the videos will be regular. That's number one. And number two, while moving around US and Canada, no dosa, no idli, no pongal, is eating only chicken burgers. So it was more only protein diet, no carbohydrate. So because of that, I reduced my weight by about 6 kg. And now the shirt I'm wearing, so they all like became very, earlier it was small for me. Now it's fitting me. So now you can see more colorful shirts. All my old shirts I can wear now. Okay, so that's just for fun. Okay, now come back to the market. Yesterday, the market was very, very terrible. Day before yesterday, the market fell, we can understand. The Prime Minister stated that, we are facing some crisis, and then Iran problem is still not solving. So because of that, day before yesterday, the market fell, we can understand. But why yesterday the Nifty has to fall nearly 400 point? So maybe because of the expiry related things, all those people who sold put options, very, very pathetic. The markets kept on falling until the end of the day. And only in the last 15 minutes, so there was some small recovery. Otherwise, it was all the way down. And Sensex has fallen nearly 2,500 points in just 2 trading sessions. Day before yesterday, FIAs were net sellers for about 8,000 plus crore. So maybe probably that is one reason. The second reason could be weekly expiry. But yesterday, the domestic institutions have pumped in almost 8,000 crores, whereas the FIAs have sold only about less than 2,000 crore. That means there is a net institutional inflow of more than 6,000 crore and still market can fall. IT index is the worst performing index. It has fallen more than 3% yesterday. Of course, everything has fallen, but IT has fallen more than the other stocks. Usually, as and when there is an inflation data in US, that day our markets tend to be volatile. I think this I have mentioned many times before. So yesterday night, there was an inflation data in US. But the thing is that even US markets did not react very badly. Yesterday, the inflation data came in US worse than expected. I think the highest in last 2 or 3 years. But despite that, there was only a minor fall only. There was no major fall. And as I told you earlier, for the last 1 month, I can see, the Indian market and Australian market. So these two markets are distinctly negative. And our market was looking for a reason to fall. Earlier, I told you when Nifty crossed 24,000, so I said Nifty is technically long. And usually when technically long, the Nifty should rally about 4 to 5% at least. But that has not happened. And markets were very, very volatile. It was going to 24,600, then came to 23,800, again went to 24,400, again came down to break 24,000. And although Nifty fell below 24,000, only one particular day, that is when the Infosys result came, the markets were in panic mode. So that is the only day the Nifty closed below 24,000. And after that, 2 days Nifty fell below 24,000 during the intraday, but closed about 24,000. So then I told you, it should not be taking such a long. So number one, when market technically becomes long, it should move quickly higher. Maybe 1 week, 10 days it can take, but it cannot take more than a month. The same thing on the downside also. So that was not there. The second thing, sometimes, like when the headline news takes the importance, like Iran war, Russia war, coronavirus. So in this kind of times, sometimes the technicals may not work very well. And I said, as long as the Nifty holding 24,000, we can be bullish. But the moment Nifty closes below 24,000, I said, we cannot be bullish. And exactly day before yesterday, like sometimes, I used to give this example, you take a tin and take a hammer, you keep on hitting 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, So more and more number of times you hit, it becomes weak. At one point of time, 5th time or 6th time, it breaks. So the same way, the 24,000 was a support. Once it came, then again went up, again came, again went up. 3 times, 4 times when that support is being tested, ultimately that level will be broken. And in fact, it would not have broken if not for the Prime Minister's statement. So Prime Minister's statement, created some kind of a panic. So otherwise, I still believe that, Nifty would not have broken 24,000. So that is on one side. But now what to do? The Nifty closed decisively below 24,000 day before yesterday. And then yesterday again it has fallen very much significantly. Even the Nifty spot broke 23,350 yesterday. So number one, where is the support now? And if you can remember, on April 8, there was a very big gap up because of the ceasefire news. So there is a very big, gap. So that gap will be filled if Nifty touches 23,260. So the 23,260, if it touches, that low will be tested, that gap will be filled. So many technical people know what is a gap filling exercise. So once the gap is filled, then again the markets can recover. So we can say approximately now the support is 23,200. Right? If you can remember, in the beginning of this month, I told you 23,000 to 25,000 is the broader range for the entire month. And now for the next 1 week, because yesterday the Nifty weekly expiry is over, for the next week we have 5 trading sessions. So 23,200 may be a good support, but even if that is also broken, the next ultimate support is only at 23,000. Resistance, the ultimate resistance I've been talking for the last 1 month is 24,800. Why 24,800? Because that is a 62.8 Fibonacci retracement. And that's considered to be a very, very strong resistance. Otherwise, the 50% Fibonacci retracement itself will be a resistance now. That is 24,300. And the third one, if the market trades for a longer term and for a longer time period, like 5 to 6 weeks, if Nifty takes a support at 24,000, if that 24,000 is broken decisively and the market has fallen very much, so that support will become a resistance for the next leg. So therefore, upside 24,000 is the first resistance and 24,300 is the second resistance. That is 50% Fibonacci retracement, and 24,800 is the third resistance. That is a 62.8% Fibonacci retracement. Now we don't need to worry about the resistance. We need to worry about the support. So that's because, the Iran problem, I thought, the people will negotiate for some time, at least maybe a few weeks time, they will find some solution, but things are getting very, very bad. But I don't know when the things are getting very bad in Iran issue, but still US markets are keep moving higher. Looking at the GIFT Nifty, so last time I checked few minutes before, the GIFT Nifty was showing some positivity, but now that is also coming under selling pressure. So GIFT Nifty indicating a flat opening at this point of time. So, but first thing is that, the Nifty will have to stop falling first. Then only the question of rising comes. So that's why, when the market falls, people sell call options by closing their eyes because, even if market reverses, the volatility index will collapse. So the premiums may not spike too much. So this last 4 days, Nifty has fallen 4%. And last 2 days, Nifty has fallen more than 3%. So this fall is a very, very severe fall. Even I had to buy a lot of options to manage this move, a sudden fall. It became very, very difficult. So looking at the open interest, the 24,000 call has the highest open interest as of yesterday. But that is now we have to see today where it's going to be developing. If the market doesn't, open higher, so does not move higher quickly, then I think the 23,800 call with itself will be adding more open interest today. So that we need to see how the market is going to move. But yesterday's reaction, in my personal opinion, seems to be an overreaction. So maybe that at least half of that yesterday's loss should be recovered. Then only we can find some kind of a hope. So otherwise there is no hope in this market. So we will, the first 15 minutes will be very, very important. There is a reason to be slightly bullish or hoping for some kind of a technical bounce. So because, day before yesterday, the markets fell because of the news flow. Yesterday, markets fell, there was no news flow. And yesterday, domestic institutions have pumped in so much money, but FIAs have sold very little. Again, that doesn't justify this kind of a fall. So if yesterday, what happened is because of the, technical issue or expiry related issue, the Nifty should recover at least, if not 50%, at least 1/3 it has to recover. So if Nifty recovers, if Nifty closes above 23,500, that's about if you look at the actual closing yesterday, it was actually 24,430. Because of weighted average only, it is showing 23,380. Sorry, yesterday actual closing was 23,430. Because of weighted average, it is showing lower. So from the actual closing yesterday, another 80-90 point will take Nifty higher to 23,500. So again, if you come to my box theory, 23,500 to 24,000 box, the Nifty should go. So otherwise, 23 will be the support. So let us see what's going to happen. So our market is distinctly bearishness. And now, yesterday night, the government of India has increased gold import tax by 9%. So the gold prices have already shot up. So all the stocks related to gold, like MCX, Titan, so they all will be in focus today. But when the gold tax has been increased, import duty has been increased by 9%. So logically, people will be expecting some kind of an increase in petrol and diesel prices. So, probably that is the reason why our market, was so bad. Because when petrol and diesel prices increases, naturally inflation will increase. So that is actually not good for economy. So we need to wait for a few more days to see what's going to happen. But as of now, the chances of US-Iran deal is very, very little. But who knows? They may be negotiating something behind the curtain. What they are saying in front of the media may be different. So we have to wait and watch. So hope you enjoyed listening to this audio. No, because last 1.5 months I've been doing audio. I keep saying that. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.